Soundstripe. Soundstripe.
Hello and welcome back to Mpishi. On today's plate, we are going to be doing some tacos. Yes, tacos. So welcome and stay tuned for this episode. For our spices, we're gonna need some tomato bouillon, some sazon, some taco seasoning, some garlic, and we are going to be using some extra virgin olive oil. So add some oil to your pan and add a whole diced onion, and we're gonna saute this until it is translucent and fragrant. Just keep moving it around to make sure it doesn't burn. At this point, we're gonna add 2 tablespoonfuls of garlic, and we are gonna continue sauteing that. Keep moving it around. When it's all cooked and translucent, we are going to be adding our chicken. This is ground chicken. We're gonna stir that up and break it up until it is completely loose. That way it doesn't form huge clumps. So just keep pushing it around and breaking it up until it is loose. At this point, we are going to start adding our spices. We're gonna start with some tomato bouillon, taco seasoning, eyeball everything, and some sazon, and we are going to continue cooking that up until all the liquid is almost or completely disappeared. Just keep moving that around to make sure it doesn't burn, to make sure everything gets well coated and everything is well mixed up. Do this for about 10 minutes and it should be good. And when it is all done, check your flavors as you go. When it is done, we are going to add our tomatoes. We're gonna add half our red and green bell peppers, and we are going to mix that in, and we are going to cover this up until the tomatoes are completely rendered and cooked through. Uncover and stir it around every 5 minutes to make sure it's not sticking, it's not burning, and to also check on the progress. We're going to do this until all the tomatoes are completely cooked, rendered, and well done. We're going to cover it again and allow it to cook a little bit more. Adjust your heat as needed, and also keep checking your flavors. Make sure your spices are as you want them. I decided at this point we needed to add a little bit more tomato bouillon, and we're gonna cover that up and let it cook a little bit more, another 5 minutes. We're gonna uncover, and at this point it is completely done. So we're gonna turn off the heat and move that to the side, and then we're gonna move on to assembling our tacos. Well, after you turn off the flame, add your cilantro, because that doesn't need to cook, and it will actually just cook with the residual heat. Move that off the stove and then move on to the tacos. So for our tacos, we're gonna be using both hard and soft shells. For our soft shells, we are just using pita, and then we're gonna put some cheese on it, and we're gonna put it in a 350-degree preheated oven to melt the cheese. So just do this until the cheese is melted, and this is what is gonna act as the glue between the hard and the soft tacos. That way it sticks together. So put it together and then start assembling your tacos. It's a messy process, that's expected, so if they fall everywhere, that's fine. So add your meat. That's the chicken. We're gonna add some lettuce, thinly sliced. We're gonna add some onions, some peppers, some tomato you do this as you like. Some people don't like onions in there, some people don't like peppers in there, some people don't like tomatoes in there. So just use whatever you like in your tacos. We're gonna add some cheese and we are gonna put it aside, and we are going to continue to assemble. Again, you can add, this is sour cream, and we also have guacamole, which is basically avocado. You can do diced avocados or you can do guacamole, whichever way you prefer. Anyone is accepted. You just do them as you like them. It's your own preference. And that's the end result. We assembled everything and we enjoyed.